Hello. Testing testing。之所以俾邊個㗎？道具嚟㗎。Yeah. So. Well, actually, I have a question because my topic is kind of outdated. Because if you follow Google News as much as I do, you probably know that, yeah, Gemini CLI will be retired 12 days from now, like June 18. So, do you want to like listen to a topic where something will be bye-bye in less than 2 weeks, or I can present other stuff because I'm like I do a lot of tech talk, so I have like a lot of topics to share. Like, and I don't recycle my topics, but I'm going to break the rule today. So maybe I can talk about this, like my experience building enterprise agent at work and how I made a lot of mistake and cried, or maybe share like how I use Angular and Firebase AI logic server prompt template to build like a demo, and that I talk about in Surabaya, Indonesia, or other stuff. Like I have other topics. I just don't know if you want to like hear like using like something that will be gone, like to build like a demo. You sure, right? Because if you give me like more times, I can maybe talk all 4 topics. Yeah. Okay, then fine. If you want to change topic, let me know. I can also switch topic, like maybe midway. Oh, wait. What happened? Which one? Okay. Because it's so 80 to see those things. So this is my topic, like spec to full stack, and why I do this because I submit a lot of talks in conferences, and I don't start building demos unless I know my talk is accepted, right? Why build something when your talk is not accepted? So, and that's when the nightmare happens, because it would be like maybe 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks before the event happens, and I don't have time to build a demo that actually runs, and then the slide deck. So I need AI coding agent to help me. Yeah, so this is my name, Connie. I'm a Google developer expert in 3 categories. So I'm killing myself by doing all this talk and content. So I'm GDE in Angular, Cloud AI, and Web AI. So this is my slide. And yeah, feel free to read it after the tech talk. Yeah, so yep. Yep, this is, yeah, so I started using anti-gravity CLI, and I'm trying to love it. So maybe next time we'll talk about how I appreciate anti-gravity CLI. Yeah. So I did my demo with Gemini CLI, Angular MCP server, and Firebase skills and Angular skills. I actually built that demo, so I was able to present in Surabaya 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So I needed time to do a lot of stuff for my demo, so I broke my application idea into things that need to be handled, and then I assess the complexity, like which part I can write the code myself, and the other tedious part that I need AI to do it to save me time so I can get some rest. So at the end, I was able to finish the entire demo in 5 days, and I think I used $100 US. I think, because as an expert, I get free Google Cloud credit, so I just spend it. When I run out of money, I just get more free credit. So I think I use $100, maybe more. I don't remember. So this is my demo. So I have an Angular application with some screen, and then I ask user to input a prompt, and then I call a Firebase AI logic with the prompt input and the server prompt template ID to Firebase, and then the Firebase is able to find the prompt table, find a prompt from whatever infrastructure it is, replace the dynamic placeholder with the prompt input, and send it to Gemini model to generate an image. And then the image is sent back to my client application to display in like an HTML image element. So it sounds simple, but I have 3 parts to handle: the front end, the serverless, and the AI part. So with less than 2 weeks, I'm like, I know I'm screwed. I need to get that done. And then find the time to create a slide deck for an 60-minute tech talk. Yeah. So that's front end part. So use Angular framework. I choose Angular because I only know Angular. I don't know the other front end framework. So I built front end with Angular, and serverless part is Firebase. I used it once before. It was very tedious to set up the Firebase project, and then some menu click in order to download the remote configuration value from the Firebase console. So I wanted to automate that part in my next demo. Cloud and AI, calling Nano Banana is easy. Finding interesting prompt is also easy. I can just go to social media to find the prompt and use them in my demo. So, but I suck at CSS styling, so I know I need help by using AI coding agent. So I delegate a lot of work to Gemini CLI. The Firebase project is very, very tedious. I don't want to do it. I did it once, I didn't like it. I don't want to do it the second time. Angular components, I find it easy. I can write the component myself and the component logic. Styling, I'm terrible. I use Tailwind CSS4, but I will also ask Gemini CLI to apply the CSS for me so that the front end look decent. After a while, I noticed I built a lot of forms. I built at least 3 forms for 3 prompts. So in the real world, if I have 10 prompts, I will have to build 10 forms, which means 10 CSS file, 10 HTML file, and 10 TypeScript classes. So in the real world, I think my boss will kill me if I deliver such an not scalable solution in the production environment. So I need to make it better by making a dynamic form generator. I have the idea. I don't know how to do it because it involves advanced TypeScript and generics, which I am not very good at. So I know I need to get help from AI. So this is not true AI because I need to go to Firebase console to create a Firebase project, and then go to another site to set up a reCAPTCHA key. to protect my application from abuse. And then I asked Gemini CLI to set up and initialize the Firebase app in Angular and download Firebase config values from my project. So at the end, AI did 3 things for me: generate the Firebase app object, so I can use it to initialize the Firebase project in my Angular application. Create some scripts to create some script to download Firebase remote config values, and generate some Angular classes to perform the initialization of my Firebase app. So in package.json, I have these 2 scripts. So this one is generate a Firebase object, and then another script to download the Firebase configuration values. And then in my Angular application, this config service class is written by the agent. So I inject this config service and call the initialize method to get the Firebase portion ready. So I have these plans. So I think this is tips, right? When you talk to coding agent to do some stuff, please ask it to write the plan out, so you can read it carefully to make sure that it doesn't BS. And if you have question or you have better idea, continue this conversation a few times until you are happy. And based on my experience, when the plan is 90% good, you should stop. Don't waste 1 or 2 conversation to be perfect. No one is perfect. No human is perfect. AI is not perfect. So if it is 90% right, it's good. Say I approve the plan, execute it, and then you can do your own modification to fill the 10% gap. I mean, we are developers, right? We know how to write code. So if there's something that is not perfect, then you can write the code to make it perfect, right? Okay. So, yep. And let's see the script. Yep. So these are the script that AI generate. So to do my things. So they generate a script faster than I write the code. So it's 33% done, right? Because the tedious part, AI handle it for me. So I focus on the component and component logic in Angular. And then when the components are mostly done, I ask Gemini CLI to apply the CSS style to the components so they look decent. And then for some component that I'm not good at, such as file loader, I give the instruction to the Gemini CLI and ask it to generate a file uploader component that support drop zone, add or remove, etc. So I didn't mention it in the slide because this is not that important. So okay, so dynamic form generator. I finished a demo very fast, man. I mean, I have version 1 ready. I have all the forms that I need to generate images based on my input. But then I want to make things better. because I have a lot of forms and HTML file, like a pair for each prompt. And if you look at my Firebase project, I have 13 prompts. So do I create 13 forms and 13 CSS file and 13 HTML file? That's 39 files in my project. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, a junior Angular developer may do that, but I am not a junior developer, so I want to make things better. So I know I need to create something that can generate the form dynamically based on some configuration, so that I can have one component that can generate 13 maybe forms instead of having 39 files to do that. So yeah. Yeah, so these are the issues, like boilerplate code, create component class, and an HTML form for each prompt, not a scalable solution. So I have this country form component, which is this one, right? I can enter a country. It will try to generate, what is it? Oh, 10 football stadiums of Argentina. Oh, come on. I don't know why it's so slow, but doesn't matter. So you see the point where I have this country form, and then I have another form called history form. So when I compare them side by side, I see so many similarities. So like this input is the same. The model looks similar. This country, this form thingy, very similar. The rest, similar, except, yeah. Maybe. And then this generate image method, almost the same, except this dot country model may be another name, such as desktop, maybe history model. So, yeah. So I asked AI for help. I have the idea, but the implementation is hard because it requires TypeScript generic and some advanced TypeScript knowledge that I lack of. So I asked like AI to generate the type, the initial data, and schema validation that the Angular signal form requires. And the dynamic UI form is easy, so I can do it by using a for loop to loop the form configuration to display different HTML elements. So when I talk to the CLI, I said, can you define the types to facilitate the form configurations? And then I asked it to maybe have some utility function that can generate the initial signal form data based on the form configuration, and then validate the signal form field based on the validation config, and then apply design patterns and architecture to improve the code base. And yeah, this conversation took a long time. So yeah, it creates like a few plans to talk about what need to be created. The configurations have what fields, what the types should be, and then yada yada yada. You know, so. And at the end, the final version is just one components. So it accept, like here I get the metadata, like what the form has, like what kind of field requires, and then generate the initial data, pass it to the Angular signal. This is the signal form and page title and the other field. And the generate image method is also much simpler because it uses the template ID, whether or not the required data is provided, and the signal data. So I can use this. Component, and then let me see. I don't remember. And read. Okay. And read this form configuration to render a form with two fields. The first one is an input field for event. The other one is a let me see, a test area for the description. And this one is, it's a, let me see, country, and load the country list from this country JSON. And then in here I have, this is the country form with this country list, with this country. So I generate 10 football stadiums of Argentina. And then here, this is the history form with two fields, right? One is input and the other is a test area. And let me see, I want to do something that is World Cup related. So the point is, if I want to generate more like forms for other prompts, I should reuse that form generator component class to read from different metadata, and I should able to render this HTML form with the correct input field and call Firebase AI logic as server prompt template to generate different images. So, yeah. So these are my tips. So document the plan so you remember what you and AI talk. And then it's also it's easier for me to read the plan in a file so I can challenge AI to come up with a better one. The 90% rule, so when the plan is almost correct, execute it, don't waste token and extra conversation. And yeah, we are engineers, we know how to code, so we can finish the remaining 10% gap. And future improvements. Yeah, I can use this design to add more prompts, generate more images from different prompts, and and the server prompt template is really powerful, so it can do more than image generations. It can support multi-turn dialogues, and I want to use other tools. So far, I only use Google Search tool because this is the only tool that Nano Banana tool support, but I can try other tools to do other things. And this is my wish list, because this template is editing this editing these prompts are very painful because when I change the model from Nano Banana to preview to Nano Banana to GA, I need to go inside one by one and remove the hyphen preview. So I have 13 prompts. I need to do it 13 times. And if I have more prompts, then I need to do it more times. And I cannot tolerate this. So I hope anti-gravity CLI can come up with a solution that can make modifying these prompts easier in the future. So I don't know. This is my experience. So when I have an application idea, break down the task, see what I can do and what I cannot do and need AI to help, then for these smaller tasks, I ask AI to handle it with my suggestion and my spec, and always read the spec and challenge the agent to improve it and approve and execute the plan when it is 90% correct. So yeah. So I have a GitHub account, Twitter account. I like to write blog posts about AI, Angular, and web AI. I also have a YouTube channel. I need to make more videos. Yeah, I want to. Okay, yeah, I want to expand myself, expand my reach, so that my audience can go beyond Hong Kong. So yeah, this is the GitHub repo. You can try it if you like it. So yeah, resources, and as a good speaker, if you use someone's stuff, you need to give credit. So I didn't write those prompts myself. I go to Twitter and I found these prompts from this what, I don't know, KOL. So I told him that I will give him credit. Otherwise, it's bad etiquette from any speaker, international or local. So yeah, this is it. Oh, so